Hello, Nuala here, back again for the fourth video. We're gonna try this. It's still like rainy, cloudy out there. We're just in the middle of this rainy, chilly spell. I'm about an hour away from having to leave to go to an appointment, which is actually a couple hours beyond that. But I don't have much choice, so I'd rather get right there and wait around than not. So that's the boat I'm in, baby. Anyway, so no, we're a little dressed up here for the occasion. Got the hoopage. I don't know if you can see him. Kind of. Anyway, we got the hoops on. There it is. You can see it. These cute little hoops, which match the bracelet. And I have a scarf that also matches the bracelet. It's like a black and silver. Anyway, again, I apologize for the lighting. It is what it is. It seems it's either too bright in here or not bright enough. As you can see, it's just as messy as it was the other day. But we're in the process of downsizing a lot of stuff. Took an old server offline. Basically, it's over, like right there where I'm pointing is the network laser printer. Workstation itself, workstation monitor, keyboards and all. Behind this is the Mac server. Down there is an old IBM Eclipse dual CPU server, and right over here is the Dell PowerEdge 600 SC, which I'm kind of thinking of a project, I don't know, Linux maybe, kind of own an otaku for Debian Linux, so I might run Debian on it, or CentOS. Do something, make it a terminal server or something or other. Up there is the switches, the routers, the modems, everything coming in. Cable comes in over there. And there's a VoIP line, all of that stuff. And we have some projects on the floor behind me that you can't see, thank goodness. A couple of old iMacs. We have a 4600. It's a Dell Dimension 4600. Well, there's actually two that are that's a rebuild project. But enough tech stuff. That's the nitty and the gritty. Caught up with the groups and everything. Hi to the sisterhood. To all my sisters out there. Today is therapy day for Nuala. Yours truly. I have an awesome therapist. We've had a long a professional relationship, which has been amazingly productive in terms of dealing with a lot more than just the base issue, which, for those who don't know me, I am trans. Um, I make no secret of it. And a lot of what we do eventually talk about here will be in regard to being trans and the trans community and transition and things related. Um, and so forth. So hopefully we don't deal with too much hate mail from people who think I shouldn't be allowed to exist. Um, and as I said, I'm 60. I say a lot of things that I want to say. I I don't worry too much about ruffling feathers, baby. Um, so yeah, we can cover all the ground right now. Yes, I'm trans. I'm old. I'm 60. Uh, Obviously, I'm not svelte. I'm not the prettiest thing, to walk down the street. However, I, do pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with myself and my life and my friends and my family. So, you know, you got to go some to dampen my spirits. So you might as well, like, if you don't like me or my page or my topics, um, you probably should just like, it's Nuala's neighborhood. You're probably in the wrong neighborhood. You might have heard that before. Yeah, you're in the wrong neighborhood. Yeah. Uh, you will not win a battle of words and wit. So you shouldn't start. You should just take your lunchbox and go home. Anyway, as I said, back to cheery Nuala. Um, Spring is coming. Looking forward to it to an extent until it gets hot. Because I like temperate climates. I like nice breeze and sort of thing. Too hot is as bad as too cold for me. Some people are like, oh, well, it gets chilly. You have to keep moving. You move. No, it gets chilly to a certain point, and I slow right down too. It gets hot to a certain point, I slow right down. I like the beach in the summer when it's like a dry heat at the beach where you get that ocean breeze. That's always nice. Um, so I haven't really thought about too much about what I'm going to say. I had to fill out a stupid thing here so I could run my videos for more than 15 minutes. You think they would tell you this up front? They wait until you plug in a 20-minute video, give it like 3 hours to upload, and then it tells you couldn't upload this until you do this and verify. So I do that, and it verifies. It's like, now you can upload. Now, do you think they'd say, okay, so now your video's all set? It's like, no. No. It's like I have to re-upload it. So I did. So you may notice the first one isn't visible. If you really wanted to see that one, I suppose I could like add you to let you, add your name to that one to let you see it. I did. That was more like a test for me, and I really didn't care for the whole the way it was. But the video 2 is up there. Video 3. This will be video 4. Again, we haven't really started talking about anything serious, but I basically wanted to get these 3 or 4 videos up, and I'll let people look at them and tell me what they think, and then I'll like prompt like to try and get some people to join, subscribe, and ask questions, and we'll pick a topic and things, and I'll talk each time on the topics like a lot of the other ones. And you might say, well, why yet again another person from your community speaking her mind on things? Well, because each of us is an individual. Each of us has her own or his own perspective on things, It's like I say, transition is kind of like pregnancy. Like a lot of women have, a common bond in pregnancy, but it's still different for each woman, and even a, that same woman's individual pregnancies differ from each other. So there's always something of value to learn in another experience. That's the same with the books. It seems in our community it's almost obligatory to write a book about your transition and everything. Yes, I'm working on one too. Um, and the thing that it's like, well, we've read like one narrative, but each one is different. Everyone has a different childhood, realized things at a different time, had different input and information, grew up in a different area, in a different era. So it's all valid in kind of piecing your own narrative together, or trying to, if you're not trans, trying to understand your friends or family who may be. Um, and it's not that difficult. I'm often like, I don't understand how people find so many things difficult to comprehend. Um, I raised two daughters, and there was no like big disaster during teenage years or puberty or anything, because we had this communication going that we kept up with, and an understanding. And it's kind of the same with people. I may not know exactly what it is like to be you, but I can relate my own experiences and how it feels for me to what you tell me your experience is. And therefore I can, even though I can't know exactly what it is, I can understand the background and the reasoning and relate it to me. And that's what we're about. That's why I do these videos. That's why I run the groups I run, write the things I write, is to bring understanding. I have a personal saying, I would rather educate than obfuscate. I say that a lot. I run into people on the street, and through some quirk or whatever, it comes about where I end up saying, oh no, yeah, I'm trans, and they'll be like, wow, like we never would have known. And I see, now you realize that one, you can't always tell. In fact, a lot of times you can't tell. Period. Um, and you realize, we're not all one thing. We're nothing like anything you've seen actors do on the TV shows or in internet porn or anything. We're very down to earth, realistic people. We have some amazingly talented people in the community, and a lot of average everyday working people who go out every day and do their jobs, and, just like everyone else, pay taxes, do our grocery shopping, raise kids, and everything. So hopefully we can bring understanding to people who are not in the community, maybe people's SOs, maybe people's family or friends, and for people within the community too. Maybe we can build some educational assets to help them to as they transition, as they go through things, as they meet up with trials and tribulations and trip ups and things that get in the way and how to deal. And I have to get ready to do my thing. And we're up at 15 minutes, so we're going to call it. And I may do another video later tonight, or if not, I may do one tomorrow. This one will probably post up later, and you'll be able to watch it. So, ciao for now, baby. And shout out to all the girls in the sisterhood, all my sisters, to my daughters and grandchildren and family, and my friends out there too. Toodles. Hope you have a great week.